Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? Welcome to another week of Taking High Ground. We got a special guest this week because Dylan brought his family a private island, so he had to finish that up. Nah, Dylan is away this week though, but yeah, we're back. We got some questions, we got some great topics. Let's introduce Randy, aka Black Ash. What's good with you, bro?
Not much, man. Just happy to be here. Appreciate you
Yeah,
having me
man.
on.
Yeah, man. Had to tap the shoulder sub in, you know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir. Yes, sir.
Man, yo, there's some comments in here already. What's up with y'all? Nick Fox, Shard in here. Oh man, Shard took a break for football to jump into the FN real quick. Yo,
What's up,
Shorts.
Richard? Thomas? What's up,
Yeah.
Thomas?
What's up, Thomas? Thomas just did a just found some more information out. We're gonna have to figure something out soon. It's definitely something that the community can eventually know about. So shout out to you, Thomas. Uh
Yeah.
Ripping and tearing. So what's new, bro?
Man, nothing much, man. Just still grinding, still hustling, bro.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah.
build a great collection.
Yes,
It's going
yes.
pretty well so far.
I mean,
Can't really complain.
you just did some light stuff since the national, and
Yeah.
you've been building. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Since the last time you've been on when you had your interview, your collection
hmm
has changed
Yeah.
drastically, bro.
Yeah, it
Drastically.
has. It has. Uh at the time I don't think I had any prototypes. Yeah, I didn't.
No,
I didn't.
no,
I still had the Black Knight at the time.
yeah.
I'm not sure if I had that recon specialist yet, because I did the trade for the recon specialist. And I think
Yeah,
I
that might have been slightly after,
that
right?
might have been after. That
Yeah.
might have been after.
Warfighter, what's up, yo? So I got a question for you. I know a lot of people thinking this too. After all your trades and stuff, do you have any regrets? Be honest, bro. Don't cap.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna be honest.
All right.
Um, honestly, I wouldn't have done it any different.
Okay.
I wouldn't have done it any different. Black Knight was definitely hard giving up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Grail card. I never thought I would own a Black Knight.
What was the grade for so people can know that don't know?
It was a 9.5 BGS.
Mm.
So it was almost a 10. It's basically it was right there. I consider those kind of like one and one, like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
BGS 9.5, a PSA
yeah,
10. Those are kind of similar,
yeah.
in my opinion.
No, that's definitely tough because those one of those things that hindsight it looked like you took some L's, but
Yeah.
I think where your collection went after that was pretty crazy.
hmm Yeah. If I wouldn't have done that, then it wouldn't have been the prototype collection that I have now. So
Yeah,
that definitely was like the start. So
yeah,
I'm definitely happy I did that deal for sure.
yeah. Warfighter, that just happened naturally, man. This
Yeah, it did.
yeah.
Wasn't
Yo,
playing.
yo, this
It's not the
FNC.
same shirt though.
No, no, no. We got the but it's Fortnite merch on there though, bro. You
It's
gotta show
Fortnite
that.
merch.
Yeah, it's Fortnite merch. No, that's crazy. Also when it came to that, so when you gave up those comics, like let's just talk on that. When you gave up those comics,
hmm
was it if people don't know that you broke up a set for that. So right, you were close to what was it, three? That you had the whole set, right?
Yeah. So the Foundation Black and White comics come in a set of 5, right?
Yeah,
So I actually had 2 complete sets.
yeah.
So I ended up giving Wayne a full complete set.
Mm,
Yeah, I ended up giving him a full complete set. He didn't have any. We did a deal where I traded him 2. I gave him
yeah,
2 of those for a prototype recon specialist USA print,
yeah,
and then I ended up giving him 3 more to complete his set,
yeah,
and that was included for actually another recon specialist.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. hmm
And that's that. And I mean, recon. If y'all don't know that, when it come to OG, it's as close as you can get, pretty much.
Right.
So that's
Right.
besides getting a renegade and aerial assault trooper, which you have aerial assault trooper now. So it's
hmm
kind of different. But yeah, you want to show some of those cards, bro? You want to show some of your pickups?
Pickups?
Yeah, or whatever
Um,
you got, just
yeah,
something light.
so real quick, this is just a package that I haven't opened yet. This is from
Yeah,
Miguel Barrera.
yeah.
He's in the group. Shouts out to you, Miguel, for this. I'm not even sure what this is actually. Okay, so this is just a whiteout.
Okay.
This is just a whiteout
Another another sweat skin. Another
cracked
sweat
ice.
skin.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's underrated series 2.
Mm-hmm.
They said flex time in the chat.
And ripping, yo, this is the FNCS FNCS hat from
The invitational.
the invitational.
Yeah,
last year, November.
right.
Um, I don't know, Randy on the fence, but I'm not going this year. It's gonna be in Denmark. I know a couple people in the Facebook group might be going that's close there, so it's
Yep.
definitely something that sucks to miss.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Hopefully, I can make it out there.
Yeah,
So I'll just show off. I'm not gonna show off any recent pickups.
yeah.
I can show off a comic that I did pick up,
Okay.
but most of this stuff here is from the National. I don't know if you want to like talk about that real quick, as far as like the autos and the tickets and stuff
Okay, yeah, yeah. We
before
can
before I show it, or
yeah,
you want me to just get into it?
yeah. I'd rather you give the rundown. This is your lane. This is something that you carved out. Um, and I'll kind of put my points in there in between.
Okay. Yeah. So a lot of this stuff is just like I've been really big on like autographs, like Fortnite autographs from
Mm-hmm.
professional players, content creators, and I just got into that pretty heavily because when I was collecting Pokemon, I was into getting autographs from the artists of certain
Yeah.
cards. Like Mitsuhiro Arita is a very popular one who did the artwork for the original Charizard.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of just kind of carried over from Pokemon. So I'll just go over some of the ones that I got great at the National. Uh, so the first one is 3 tickets. One of these is R3s,
Yes, yes.
and one of these is actually MCs. So these
Look
are
at
just
that,
World Cup
bro.
tickets. Mama, please.
Yo, she just making her appearance, bro. That's all. She making her
Yeah.
appearance.
Sh- So
So
these are
that's
all signed. These are signed by Booga. So
mm-hmm.
the World Cup ticket signed by the World Cup winner. I'll show them one at a time, actually. So these were authenticated by PSA at the National.
And for context, we got those auto. Randy got a couple of them auto before. Like what was it?
Yeah,
The Five Below one, right?
yeah. So he
And
did a meet and greet at Five Below, and me and
yeah.
Dylan went to that,
Mm-hmm.
and we each got one ticket,
Yeah.
and some cards signed.
Yeah.
So those are the tickets.
Black Ash almost got me out of my ticket. I couldn't do it, bro. I
Yeah, I
couldn't do
tried to
it.
take
So
his. I tried to trade him for his ticket.
yeah,
I
couldn't
felt
do
kind of bad about that.
it. Couldn't do it.
It's a special one. All
Yo,
right.
sharp facts. That's facts.
All right, so these next ones that I'm gonna show are actually a deal that me and R3 did together.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about it on his live. I
Mm-hmm.
traded him a handful of Lux base, and
Yeah.
he gave me his autograph cards from the Invitational. And these are those cards here. So,
Oh, I didn't want to see him slapped. I shouldn't have did this, bro. I
yeah.
shouldn't have. Gosh.
So this is Epic Whale, and a lot of these names you might not know who these players are, but they are like professional players. Epic Whale actually got third place at the World Cup.
Yo, I'm tripping.
So, and another thing about these is these were the autographs were the only thing authenticated. The card isn't authenticated.
Right.
So at the top, it's going to say trading card and it won't have the actual card information on it. Normally you'll see like 2021 Series 3 Focus. On these, it just says trading card
Yeah.
because I was only concerned with actually getting the autograph authenticated.
Right. Right.
Let me see. My daughter's trying to take all the cards from
She can take a couple.
me.
She can test the strength of a PSA slide.
Right. She's done it plenty of time. All right. So this is Muzz. Muzz,
Dang,
I
bro.
believe, he's the only player with an FNCS on multiple regions. So he's won in Oceania and he's also won on NA East. So he's the only player who's ever done that.
Yo.
Mr. Savage, very popular Fortnite pro.
And he wore correct me if that's he actually wore that skin during the tournament. He didn't wear it every game, but I think he wore it for the first 3 games. He wore Focus.
Did he really?
Yeah, I can't remember. It's so much happened since then, bro. And
Yeah.
that was lit. So, but yeah, he that was the skin that he was wearing.
Okay, so this is signed by Clicks and another player,
It's Clicks and
Jazz
Jarvis. Jarvis.
Jarvis. Wait,
Yep.
no, no, no. Jarvis wasn't there. It was
The no, not
Sh-
Jarvis. I can't remember his name, but
Jafe,
something like that.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But this was Click's autograph was actually authenticated.
Warfighter, that's what was tripping me out. So the only one that wrote in cursive
Mr.
was
Savage,
Savage kinda and
kind
Cypher
of
PK.
Cypher
Cypher
PK.
PK was legit.
Yeah,
Uh yeah, I actually had that one.
yeah. You have
That
that one?
was yeah, I have that one. So I was gonna get this graded at the national and I forgot them back home.
Mm.
So that was that was unfortunate. But
So here's the Rocket Ride Cypher PK,
yeah, that joint is crazy.
and he actually put the autograph in one of the best spots, like right there on the rocket.
Yeah.
So that's
And
a nice one.
and that was one of Cypher PK's fondest memories when it came to
Yeah.
early Fortnite. So getting that one auto
Hmm.
was pretty dope. that
You got
that looks
that looks
familiar.
familiar.
Yeah, Dylan, he just cleaned up on the autos on our end.
Dylan, yours should be here with me too, bro. I'm missing one. Okay, so this
We
one is
did.
a dual auto. Thomas HD and Kanata.
Hmm.
Thomas HD is one of the most consistent EU professional like pro players. He's been doing it for a
Yeah,
long time, and he's been on the top. He's been on the top for a long time. He's
yeah.
never won an FNCS, but he has the accolades. And Kanata actually just won the NA FNCS this past. It was like in the past 2 weeks or so.
Yeah,
This is King.
with the smiley face.
Yep, King is a World Cup qualifier. He showed out at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Brazil player.
Hmm.
Some people might know Somerset.
Dang.
I showed the Muzz. I showed that one. So those were all the ones that I traded with R3.
So for context, yeah, I didn't just give up autos for no reason.
Yeah,
I understand what Black Ash is trying to accomplish. So I felt it was better in his hands than mine. I was keeping the Cypher PK ones though. I think for me as a content creator, having another content creator like that, especially when it comes to Fortnite, uh, that was one that I had to keep. The other ones though, I know that what Black Ash is trying to collect, I had to make that move, and you get Lux base out of it. Get those, and they were pretty clean too.
yeah,
I
they
mean,
were clean.
yeah, I
It
think
was like,
a couple tens can come out of that
yeah,
joint.
you should
Yeah,
get a few tons,
even if I don't, it's
hopefully.
perfect for giveaways. But yeah, I wanted to support the homie. So yeah, that's how that went.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah,
All
that
right, so
you
mhm.
gotta show them James, bro.
Okay, so these slabs that I'm about to show are a culmination of me getting autographs from like 3 or 4 events.
Yeah,
These I put a lot of work in for.
yeah,
I think these goes all the way back to the very first event at Five Below when me and Dylan
yeah.
we went to Pennsylvania. I can't remember if it was Philly.
Yeah, it was Philly.
And just so everyone knows, I haven't looked at any of these yet. This is the first time I'm actually seeing these
I don't
slabs.
know how you waited that long.
Yeah. How long has it been since the national?
It's been like a
When was the
month, right?
national? It's been
A little over a
like
month.
like 2 months almost.
No, it's been a month. A month.
They mine,
Yeah,
they attend.
yeah.
All my raws are tens.
Yo,
Just so anyone
that's a
knows.
that's the first thing Black guys say when you trying to trade with him or buy something. He's like, yo, bro, this is gonna 10, trust me.
I promise you they're tens. All right.
Yo, that's funny.
All right. So there's quite a bit of these. I'm gonna try to not spend too much time on all of them. This is a big one. Cypher
Yeah.
PK on Manic.
Yep.
This was one of the really big ones.
That's major.
Okay, so all right, so this is interesting. I wasn't sure about this. The submission that I did from your trade,
Yeah.
they put the content creator name and not their official name. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because when I got my Boogas authenticated, they put Kyle
Bugendorf.
Booga. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They put like
I don't know how to say his last
actually, you know
name.
what? They put Gearsdorf, Booga, and then K or something crazy like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I wasn't sure how they would do these. So they actually put Ali Hassan. So they put his government name and
Mm.
not Cypher PK. So they actually did it differently with these 2 submissions.
What do you feel? Do you like that more, or do you feel? What do you feel about that?
I wasn't sure. I'm actually not sure. I kinda like seeing their real name.
Mhm. Especially because you got the auto
You
on
have the
there with their
auto.
yeah,
Yeah, you already
yeah.
kinda had the auto. So that's just a nice looking. I love that one. Alright. It's Jarian.
That's who it was, bro. No, it wasn't Jarian. Who signed that?
It
Who
was his name
signed
was
that
just
click
his name's like Jafe or something.
something like that?
He's like a smaller. So yeah, Jarian, big content creator. He's not a pro, he's a content creator. Got another Jarian on the polarity.
So when y'all see all of these sweat skins cleaning up on eBay, this is why. This
Yeah.
is why half of the pop is gone.
Somerset again.
Somerset, biggest female content creator
Yep.
and pro, honestly.
Yeah. Somerset again. This is probably my favorite Somerset just because it's like the red jade.
The red jade, yep.
Yeah, it just hits a little different. Another interesting thing about Somerset, her whole name isn't actually public knowledge.
Mhm.
Her last name, unless it's Somerset, I'm not sure.
What?
But
Her first name?
her first name's Kayla,
Yeah.
but her last name was not. I couldn't find her
Right.
last name.
Right.
So it might actually, I don't know if it's Somerset.
And they
I
actually
doubt it.
put they
They
oh, they
just put
put
Somerset.
Somerset there. Okay, that's
Yeah, they
cool.
just put Somerset.
That actually looks clean on there.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that red jade is fire.
So this one is kind of hard to see. It says scented.
Mhm.
He was doing with clicks. This is one of the best or one of the most consistent NA pros.
Mhm.
He was at the FNCS Invitational, so where we got this one.
And that Midas, that Midas with the John Wick back bling,
Yeah,
crazy. Well, that was a couple people that mimicked that later on, but Tigers.
this is it's a
Yo,
scented on the Tigers. He has an interesting signature too. He put it like horizontal or vertical,
yeah.
going
So
up and down.
keep that up real quick. Randy pointed this out a while ago. This is one of the only cards or close to it. I don't know for sure, but it has a gradient. It goes from like a dark reddish orange to a light
Yeah,
orangish yellow.
it's two
That
tone.
card stand that is I don't is that the only one that's like that?
I think there's a couple more, but they're
I
not
don't know
as
which
easily
ones.
visible.
Yeah, like
They're
that.
not as easily visible.
It's a obvious
This one is
shift.
very clear to
Yeah.
see.
So that Tigers card is dope.
Yeah, Tigers definitely hits different for that. Makes it a little bit more unique. Okay, here's another cipher on the focus.
Yep. And it so if y'all don't notice, I the thing with Cypher is you actually can get any card auto by him because he thrives on the fact that he has every skin in the game almost. So that kind of works in your favor. Whatever card you have, if you see Cypher, you could definitely get that auto.
So I have two of those.
She probably
All right,
does, Richard.
this is actually a special one.
Hmm.
He used to main Elite Agent, and
Yep.
when I got this auto, he actually told me one tournament that he won, he was wearing this skin.
Yep.
So this one really, it really hit for him, the Elite
Yeah,
Agent.
he actually stopped when he seen that joint.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
there's one.
exactly sure how I got two of these. I
Yeah.
think one of these is from Dylan.
Yes, because I got the Manic and I got the Elite Agent as well.
Yeah, another Savage, Mr. Savage. Okay, so Mr. Savage is known for rocking Midas, which is the
Yeah.
reason why we got the Midas with the Mr. Savage because
Yeah.
he doesn't wear it like he used to, but
Right.
he used to rock Midas a lot. And this is Series 3 Hollow, Mr. Savage.
Yeah, all right, guys, cut to the chase. Where's the Black Knights?
Where's the Black Knights?
Yeah,
Epic Will.
another epic.
Okay, so this one I was kind of a little upset about just because I didn't get a better ink color.
You didn't do the and
I should have did the silver ink on this one.
I don't want to say his name wrong, but let me see if
Ooh,
I can try to in a Facebook group he was testing out which ink looks best, and I said silver. Silver is
Yeah,
the color for the cards all day.
yeah. So this is King again on the World Cup. So the reason why I use this skin a lot, and you'll see more World Cup skins,
Mhm.
he was a World Cup qualifier.
Mhm.
So I got a World Cup qualifier to sign a World Cup skin, basically.
Yep. Yep.
Brazil, Brazil player.
Daniel, what's up? What's up?
Yo, what up, Daniel?
That where is it at? Which one is that?
So this is P God.
Mhm.
He's not as known, but he does have
So
a pretty big following.
for context purposes, you've gotten autos in three different situations. You got it for the Five Below, for the Invitational, and then you went to uh what's the org? What's the org?
Dignitas.
Yeah, and you went there and got some autos
Yeah.
as well. Yep.
Hmm.
So three different locations.
Yes.
Yeah. So Phantom, that's the whole thing. Even when Series 3 dropped, me and Dylan was talking about it a lot. Where as in wearable skins and skins that's actually used, Series 3 is no competition when it comes to that. Like it's heavily series Series 2 has it
Yeah.
as well, but Series 3
Right.
really, really has that.
Hmm. This one's a little hard to see. It's Aussie Antics.
Yep.
That's really hard to see. You gotta hold it at the light.
Yeah.
I can't really
Daniel.
capture it too well, but it's
Oh
there.
yeah, I see you the
You see
angle
it?
you just did. I seen it. Yeah.
Okay.
Daniel, chill, bro.
Haven't forgotten about earlier. Uh,
Dang, you
another
called me
World Cup.
Robert. That's crazy.
Got the full government.
Yeah.
Another World Cup skin from a World Cup qualifier. And these are solo World Cup players. I haven't gotten into like the duos players yet,
Mm-hmm.
but Cease,
Cease.
he's been doing it for a minute.
He is equivalent to the length of time LeBron is playing. Like that's what
Yeah.
your not maybe not LeBron's level of
Right.
talent, but as in longevity,
Yeah.
he's been Udonis Haslam. Okay, he's not that okay. You get what I mean. You get what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, yo, that joint look
So
crazy.
here's a good one. Kanata
Mm-hmm.
on the Hush. And it's really cool because Kanata just won the FNCS. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like
It
and
was
this was his first FNCS as
yeah,
well. His first FNCS win. So he finally got that title after I got the autos, which is kind of cool.
which is equivalent. So this is what the reason why I really wanted you to talk about this is because this is equivalent to what it is when it comes to rookie cards.
Mhm.
This is you kind of had, and it's not like you just got Kanata because he was there. You understood why you were getting Kanata. Kanata was like knocking on the door for
Yeah.
years. He
Yeah.
was knocking on the door for years, and he finally got
Yeah.
that. And he has so much personality, bro. It's
He does.
very me and Randy talk about it all the time. It's probably 3 to 5 pros that have content creator level personalities, and Kanata's definitely one of them.
Yeah. Agreed. This is another one
Oh, on a Dynamo
on the
series
Dynamo.
one.
So like I
Ooh.
definitely took some rare cards and got signed.
No lie, I didn't know you got that one.
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
What do you think that would have graded?
So what I do normally is if it's not like a 9 or a 10,
Yeah,
those are the ones I'm comfortable with, like getting
yeah,
auto.
yeah.
At least from series 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now series even with a little bit series 2, but like series 3 could be a gem mint 10 and I'll still get it signed.
Yeah, you still get it signed.
Yeah.
Like even when we were going through the line, I'm sitting there like, yo, I know Dylan was tripping. Dylan was like, yo,
Yeah.
he was like, I don't even want to do this. So
Right.
it's definitely a risk, but when
Yeah.
you get the right pros to sign it, it definitely
Mhm.
goes a long way.
And Kanata has always been like a favorite of mine. Like I've been
Yeah,
watching Kanata for so long. He was
yeah.
banned on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
He recently got unbanned,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's back like every day streaming. It's been
And
crazy.
and he's a personality, man.
He's
He
a
he
great
has it.
personality.
He
Great
has it.
personality. Yeah, he's very entertaining. So this is another Kanata, and I've gotten Kanata to sign for me on 2 separate events, which
Too.
is why I
Yep.
have so many of
Yeah.
these. Yeah.
So for context as well, if as time goes on, obviously the next one is in Denmark, but the next time is stateside.
Hmm.
We're definitely going. That's 100%. But if
Yep.
anybody else goes, this is kind of the things that you think about, and it's not easy to know what you're getting autoed, who you're getting autoed. So you really do have to follow the game a little bit, but the opportunities are there.
Yep. Another Kanata on Tigers.
Yeah, that card
And
is
I like
clean,
how they
bro.
did his name. You see how they did Leon Kanata
Yep,
Kim? So they
yep,
have the full. I feel like that's
yeah.
probably like the best way
That's
to
the
do it.
ideal way. So
Yeah.
maybe next time that's what you would probably inquire about to make sure that they did it that way,
But that's how I wrote all of them down. Like
and they check.
if I had all
Mhm,
their, the whole name, I would write
yeah.
it down like that.
So they probably changed it in Q1 or Q2 to just a straight name.
Yeah, it's no telling. Cause let me just get through these last Kanatas.
Yeah,
I think this might be the last one. It's just frozen Nagas.
Nagops. Yep.
Pretty underrated
Which
series
is them
3.
them frozen cards, bro. Them
Yeah,
frozen cards in
yeah.
general. That's a set to have. I know a couple people is close to finishing that set too.
All right, I'm gonna save a couple of these for the
Yeah, yeah,
end.
yeah.
So this is Thomas HD.
Mhm.
I'm so happy I was able to get Thomas HD.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's a Europe region player.
Mhm.
So it's
EU.
it's it's definitely more difficult to get his signature being
Mhm.
over here, but he's definitely one of the best players in the world, in my opinion. Epic Whale, so another top 3 World Cup.
Mhm. So I know some of this may sound like a foreign language to y'all when we're saying these names, but to be honest, these are skins that really, I mean, these are pros that really captivate what Fortnite competitive is and will be. So next time you watch a competitive FNCS invitation or whatever the case may be, the
Mhm.
worlds, this is things you look out for.
Yeah. All right. So here we got some Clixes.
Hmm.
So the Clixes autos actually
Yeah.
didn't really hit as well as we wanted it to. I don't know if the marker he just wasn't really pressing down hard.
Yeah, it was situational. He wasn't at a table or anything. We caught clicks in passing. So
I'm
it
trying to
was
catch it, but
situational for sure.
it's not the
It's
best, but
hard.
it's
Yeah.
still a clicks auto at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And they did do it right in the name, Cody Clicks
Mhm.
Conrad. So that's good. Mm,
Brand
Just
brand
just
wise,
just
brand
3
wise,
of those.
clicks and Booga is the ones that Booga is like the high end professional. Like he can any company, any brand can, partner with him. And then Clicks is kind of
Yeah,
that rebel content creator that, can really continuously grow through time.
right. So this is the one I'm very happy about. Like the clicks on the World Warrior showed up very well.
I'm jealous of that one, bro.
Yeah,
That's the one. That's the one right there.
yeah. So he was also World Cup qualifier. So that's definitely happy with the way that one showed up. Um, Dukes.
Hmm.
It's kind of hard to see on camera. FNCS winner. He won the previous FNCS in NA, and no one had him winning, and he won. I forgot who he won with.
Yeah, I
You
can't
remember who?
remember. I can't remember.
Yeah. This is a big one. Mero on the crystal. Yeah,
Yo, that joint is
that one's
crazy to come
nice.
across. Yeah.
Cause now I have the Booga and the Mero on crystal. So those two,
You gotta show those in the picture together,
I
bro.
know I do. Cause they've won, I want to say 3 FNCSs together.
Two or three.
Did they
Two or
win?
three.
Did Booga win all of his with Mero? I think
I think so.
he might have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he did. I think Booga won all 3 of his FNCSs with Mero, and Mero's a controller player. He also has 5 or 6 FNCSs.
Yeah.
So
So
Merrill's definitely one of the
so
goats.
to give to what Randy is saying when he say that if you're a controller player, the skill gap, the usual skill gap, I should say, is astronomical between a mouse and key compared to controller. It's almost impossible to compete. So when you do get those controller players that can compete, they are a high level player. Like it's
Very high
very
level.
few that can do that.
Yeah. All right. So this is another cool one.
Yeah.
Once again,
No, bro, she just experiment, bro. She just chilling. Yo, Kari, he has so many autos. He really do.
all right.
Um, David, David, the weird thing is everybody kind of rocked like when it comes to like Skull Trooper, if they did have Renegade Raider, the Ghoul Troopers, the BKs, back then everybody wore those. So it wasn't like nobody kind of brought BK into the realm of like soloing him out. You kind of had that with Sparkle Specialist and Bright Bomber and all of those skins, but the BKs, everybody was just wearing that skin. That was just a popular skin.
So there is one streamer though that
Who?
who still kind of rocks him, who's known for rocking him almost every time he
I
plays.
thought it was the back bling.
Nah. What is his name, bro? He plays with Booga a lot. He recently did
Who?
a tournament as a caster for the first time. Not
Oh,
edgy.
I know who
What
you're
is his
talking about,
name?
but
He was a pro, bro. I can't remember. I wish I remembered.
was BK his main though?
That's who he plays with now though, because he's almost
Now,
like
yeah.
retired, and whenever he
Yeah, yeah,
plays, he's
yeah, yeah,
rocking
yeah.
BK.
Okay, okay, okay.
But
Yeah.
he's yeah. But yeah. So the Mr. Savage on a wild card, similar to Midas, Savage is
Yeah,
known for kind of wearing the wild
yeah.
card. So this is more like a high end card, but with the
Mhm.
auto to match.
Yeah.
So
The
and I
wild
think
card.
this is another one. This wild card is
What?
actually kind of clean.
Phantom, great question. Great question. That's for you, bro.
But I guess if you don't mind, what brought you from Pokemon to Fortnite collectibles and why? Um, yeah, so I was doing Pokemon for years, a very long time, and I made pretty good like money off of Pokemon as well. It wasn't
Mhm.
until I got into to Fortnite, I was already heavily playing the game,
Yeah.
and then when I found out like the rarity of the cards and the difficulty to acquire them, that really was starting to like shift from Pokemon to Fortnite because I felt
Mhm.
like the rarity was there. Because you could have a Pokemon card that's secret rare, very rare, and even still valuable,
Yeah.
but hundreds of them on the market at one time, or even thousands. So with Fortnite, you might only see one
Mhm.
card at any given time. So that was pretty big. That was probably like the biggest reason. And then just I have a love for Fortnite.
Mhm.
I think from just playing the game that I didn't have as much for Pokemon.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's if y'all are new to Black Ash, um he's pretty good at Fortnite. Let's put it that way. he's
I'm
he's
decent.
he's on the brink. He's flirted with having that pro title right next to his name a couple times. He's very close. Shout out to his duo partner. You need to stop tripping, bro. You need to get back in that. But yeah, he's been pretty close a couple times. Like he's not gonna say it, so I'm gonna have to say it for him. So yeah, he's pretty good.
I'm decent. I mean, I'm grinding. I'm grinding almost every day. You know. But yeah,
Yeah.
Nick, that's a good point. Before 2019, if you had anything in Pokemon before the pandemic,
Hmm.
it went up. Anything
Yeah.
really. Could you get 60 kills
Switch
in
it
a
up.
Switch lobby? Uh, probably. Because yeah, a lot of those players are bots at that, like legit bots, not even like real people.
Yeah.
So we got like a handful left. All of these are Boogas.
That's
So
the ones.
I'll start with one that I got from Dylan. This is the Reloaded World Cup card.
Dang.
So this one was signed by Booga. So Dylan, I traded for Dylan with this one. On the back, it has Booga, the event. Just a super cool card.
That's a
That's a
great
dope.
card,
It's a
bro.
dope
That's a
card.
great card, bro.
It just really just captures the whole event.
Yeah. They should have did
Yeah.
more of that. They should have done more of a couple of things that's in Reloaded, to be honest.
Yeah. Reloaded is to me is just like a walk through time for Fortnite. You're
Yeah,
literally just walking through
yeah, the with
all
the
all
loading
the
screens,
seasons.
yeah.
They have the season
Yep,
cards. They really just they just show the whole, uh,
it's like a time
start of
capsule.
it. It's a time capsule.
I like that.
Alright.
Coin it.
Black ass twitch streams are pretty entertaining. Appreciate you, Richard. Booga on the polarity.
Yeah,
So this auto didn't show up as great. It's kinda smudged, but still decent. And Booga wears the superhero skins quite a bit.
mhm.
This one showed up really well on the silver with the silver. Same card.
Thomas, I knew you would like that reloaded one.
Um, okay, so this is one of the cards that I got from the Dignitas event,
Mhm. Dang,
which was
bro.
given out to the first 100 guests
Yeah.
who arrived. They're numbered out of 100. This one is actually really special because it's 100 100. So this is the last card out of the 100. And I kind of went out of my way to make sure I got this one.
That and you did, I'll just say this, I'll keep it this way. You taught me a lot of the how to the angles and how to kinda approach the situation when it come to autos, cause
Hmm.
you gotta be chill, but you can't be too passive with it either.
Yeah, this is the back. I'm covering up the code that downloads. Sorry, guys. I wish I could give out the code. I really want
Yeah,
to.
yeah, 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 nah.
I really want to give out the code. I know Westrum's probably somewhere ready to write the code down. All right, so the last are probably like the biggest four boogas. I'll just go over this one first. This is the
Talk
Crimson
that.
Scout. This is a very special booga skin.
Mhm.
This was his game one World Cup skin. So he wore this skin game one of the World Cup,
Yeah.
and he got 9 kills,
Mhm.
and then he went on to win the World Cup. But it was really from that first game where he had
Yeah.
a massive lead.
Mhm.
So I got him to sign it, and then I actually got him to inscribe a 9 kill win.
That's top tier. That's top tier.
So signature with 9 kill win. It's kind of like captures that first game. I feel like this
Dang,
skin is
bro.
very underrated.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, I just like this one a lot. It means a lot to me for those reasons.
Yeah, and you really, like you said, you took a major risk with some of them series one showers, but it was the right card for the right situation. And
Yeah,
that's kind of what makes it great for your collection.
yeah. This is the Booga World Cup. This is my second Booga World Cup, but my first one, the auto was a little smeared, a little bit. So this one's actually pretty clean.
Sure. No, bro,
It
this
makes
is
me feel so inept.
no, that's why like this is the sports side of it. This is what
Yeah,
man, it's the
yeah,
sports side of it. I wish people understood how big Fortnite comps is when it comes to skill set
right.
and these people that Black Ash picked out to get the autos is I mean top 0.1% at this point. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
he got the
Um,
yeah fact shark.
that's just the AJ Dillon for me.
Yo, on the
Uh,
S1s. What's next?
so next we got the Aura with the Booga. This one showed up really well. So I did have a Aura Booga before, and I sold
Mhm.
it to MC.
Yeah,
MC actually bought that one, so I was able to replace that one.
and between the prototypes and then like the autos, it kind of carved out new lanes in the Fortnite hobby, which I really love, especially with no more sets coming out right now. I think it's interesting seeing how those two uh situations develop.
Yeah, Shard, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
he hustling in the league.
yeah.
Last card.
Last one.
I saved
Yeah,
this one.
yeah, yo, you gotta preface them with this one because they 'cause they're gonna be like, "What?"
Do you know which one this is?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna say, blue. I'm what
It
blue,
is
right?
blue. It is
Yep,
blue.
I know. Yeah, I know what it is.
It is blue. Um, it's not necessarily the biggest one out of all these, but it's just one that I personally like a lot. I just like the way, the auto popped out on the card.
Oh, they gonna trip. Got this Skull Trooper USA auto.
I feel like the silver goes so well right over like the design of the shirt. So yeah. And this kind of is more so for like nostalgic OG Fortnite.
Mhm.
This was before they started wearing sweatskins
Yep.
because Booga he wore the Crimson Scout in the game 1 of World
Yeah.
Cup. This is not a sweatskin.
Yeah.
This was before sweatskins ever was a thing.
And it was more so those were considered try hard skins. The sweat terminology was just not there yet.
Right. So this
Mm,
is just one that it's really like one of my personal favorites. And this Skull Trooper isn't in great condition, by the way. Another reason why I
yeah.
got this auto was because I got a good deal on it because it was
Yeah.
in not the best condition. It might
Stickers fat.
might grade somewhere around a 7
Mhm.
or a 6,
Mhm.
but still
And that
just
is a
looks
that is a
great from the
beautiful
front.
that is a beautiful card either way.
Yeah,
That's one of
either
them
way.
ones. That's one of them ones. All the series one is like that, really,
Yeah,
but
really,
top
yeah,
tier for sure.
yeah. And that's it.
Man. So this is
Wait,
something that
I
you
have
got
something
more
in
than?
here.
What is that?
I never noticed this because I haven't gone through these, so I guess they didn't grade this one.
Why? What did it
It
say?
says no grade voucher, no holder. So this was a Muzz auto, but his first signature didn't really appear too well with the silver, so he went over it in black.
Ah,
So
so
for
they did
whatever
that.
reason,
Yeah.
I might try again next year at the
Yeah.
national.
Dang,
But
I'm
yeah,
glad I didn't. I'm glad that, I don't get autos too often. So I'm glad that I didn't do that with any of them because it was a
yeah,
like we could have did that with clicks, you know what I mean? But it
yeah,
it was
yeah,
one of those situations where you just don't want to alter it or mess with it.
right. And I'm kind of
Yo, yeah.
TSM Myth on Skull Trooper. Yeah,
Yeah,
TSM Myth for sure.
yeah.
That would be crazy.
The OG builder, bro. The OG builder. No, but this was one of them situations where I felt, Black Ash had this tucked for a while and he showed a couple, but I
Hmm.
think it's important because I think the sports side of Fortnite is something that I always talk about. And you kind of took your own approach to it. I mean, the first time we ever like started talking, this was the conversation. And you put it out over the past 2 years, bro. That's a pretty dope collection.
Appreciate it, man. It's crazy to see it like all come full circle.
Yeah,
And this
yeah,
isn't even like the end. I want to continue to go to
yeah,
events. And anyone who's here, y'all should, if you're interested, you could do it yourself too.
yeah.
This is nothing no one can like anyone can do this.
Dang, this is always so. This is and bro, you can stay however long you want. You already know that. So,
Okay.
um, yeah. So Kyrie asked the question: how do y'all feel about y'all collection at this point? Are you content? Would you like more cards? You already know, and I'm glad he asked that because it kind of tie into what we kind of did over the past couple of days. Uh, but to answer your point, Kyrie, I am I have a whole lot of goals. I'm not content. Content's the right word. I'm content. Like if I don't get another card, I have my grills, but I'm nowhere near stopping. I have a lot to get still. A whole lot. You know.
Yeah.
I would like to be upwards of 30 shards. That's the goal.
Hmm.
I was talking to Shard I was like, dang, I dropped the ball. I should have gotten 30 shards for my 30th birthday and then showed them
Mm,
all. I was like, that would have
that'd be
been
nice.
that'd have been,
Yeah.
but I dropped the ball. I wasn't ready. So that already happened. So next year I gotta get 31. I'll get
31.
31. So I got a halfways to go, maybe a little bit over, less than halfway to go. So we'll see how
Are
that
those
goes.
are those all series one or
Yes.
okay.
Yes. Series two,
Okay.
I don't, yeah, series two is a cracked
Okay.
ice. That's
Yeah,
ice. That's
yeah, yeah.
ice. Shards, bro, but I will say we talked about this the other day. I have to get over that stigma in my head when it comes to the ice versus shards because the cracked ice are beautiful, just like shards. It's a little different. It's a
Yeah.
major difference in my eyes, but
Mm.
they're just as great. And I have to get over that so I can get more.
Mhm.
Obviously,
Mhm.
I picked up a singularity. I picked up I picked up the oral. Had to get the oral. PSA
Okay.
9.
Oh, you got the
Um
9. I thought you got a
yeah.
raw.
No, I got a 9. I went
Nice.
immediately, because the hard part is when y'all know that I want to complete the storyline, but the hard part is I have other goals as well. So the storyline comes second. So the moment popped up perfectly. So I was like, okay, I don't have to worry about this shooting up or anything. I get it while it's at its right price, and then just kind of keep it moving.
Yeah.
And then the singularity as well. So got the singularity. Shout out to Nick Martin. I have a PSA 8 right now. Hopefully this nines. I don't think it'll 10, but if it
Mhm.
nines, that'll be perfect. And I got something
Yeah.
else coming next week. So yeah, that too.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you know. So how about you? What do you yeah, I that's the question should have been for you, honestly. I mean, what you did over the past year and a half. What do you feel about your collection? Are you content?
Honestly, like, for the longest time, I haven't felt content.
Yeah.
I felt like there's so much more that I wanna do.
Hmm.
But lately, I've been feeling a little bit more content. Like, I slowed down with
I can
buying.
tell.
I slowed down with buying, and then I talked to you about this before. I wanna narrow what I wanna like, certain pickups, I only wanna
Mhm.
focus on certain things.
Yeah.
Because before I would be buying, like, and no offense to anyone buying these things,
Hmm.
I would still buy, like, a Series 2 Optichrome any day for the right
Yeah.
price.
Yeah.
But, I'm only focusing on, like, certain
You were
cars.
you were value collecting for a while.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, yeah.
because I'm looking at it also from, like, a business standpoint because I do
Mhm,
have my eBay,
mhm,
and even though I haven't really listed any Fortnite cards, if I buy,
mhm,
let's say, a good Optichrome for, let's say, $5 and I know I
mhm.
can sell it for 10 or 20,
Yeah.
I just haven't
Mm,
listed it yet.
yep, margins.
I'm just holding on to it
Mhm.
because I feel like long term, it'll be worth a lot more.
Yeah, that's very, it's interesting because I was wondering where you were at when it came to that because, I mean, I'm pretty sure
Mhm.
you fatigued a little bit too. Like, I think you've made a lot of moves over the past year where you probably like, "Yo, I gotta chill." Not even because you've been doing so much, but because it takes a lot of brain power to do those level of, deals and trades and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you was chilling for sure.
Yeah, I've also chilled too because, like, even though I am acquiring certain things,
Yeah.
I've watched my collection also take a hit
Mhm.
in
Talk about
acquiring
it.
those, you know what I'm
Talk
saying?
about it.
Like, I've had a lot of Series 1 shards,
Mhm.
and even though I still have a decent amount, a lot of them are gone now, so it's like, I kinda miss them,
Yeah.
but it's still time to get them back. We're still so early in.
Yeah.
I could get a lot of them back.
That's I think that that was important for you to say because I'm pretty sure people that have been following what you've been doing
Mhm.
has wondered that. Like, you've definitely taken some hits to cement what you are achieving. And but the good thing is at this point where we are, you can go back and rebuild that collection, even if it's not the same grades. Like we talked offline, like, okay, if you do get a BK back in your collection, it doesn't have to be a 9.5. It's more so to have a
Right.
BK back in your collection, and
Yeah.
it does the same thing because of what
Yeah.
you achieved with it. So
Right.
that's an important note,
Mhm.
you know. Um
Yeah.
I'm all about upgrading, but sometimes when you pull off something that you didn't think you could, it's good to downgrade as well and just enjoy the aesthetic of the card and not worry about the grade.
Right.
This is something interesting. Yeah, Richard, you got to pull that off. First of all, bro, when is your birthday, bro? Like you've been 17 for like 5 years. Like, Richard just pulling this off. Like, yo, I forgot when your birthday is, but yeah, you got to do that, bro.
The young goat,
The young goat, bro, just
literally.
out here making deals and everything. Yeah, Kyrie Crystal Shards definitely hit different. That is just it's insane.
Yeah, Series 1 crystal shards to me, it's just the way that the colors change in the
Yeah,
shard. If when you turn it, the colors are just like they use the perfect balance, right?
yeah,
And then with Series 2, they're still really good. They just don't hit like Series
they
1
don't
did.
hit.
The colors don't really like pop out as as good as Series 1, in
So
my opinion.
I agree with the colors. For me, it's the overlay. The overlay gets me. The overlay, how the shards overlay the skin in series
Mhm.
one. And
Okay.
the ice looks amazing. Like, so for
Yeah.
instance, I think, or like looking at Oro with it being yellow in there,
Right. Right.
I think the blue makes it, it pops a little bit more. But if it's a card like a prisoner or ice king that got the double color, if Ice King was, like, in series 1 with that
Mhm.
overlay,
Oh,
that joint
man.
would've been crazy, bro. So
It would've.
that's the slight thing. I think series 2 still looks good. It looks great actually, but just series 1 is just a little bit different.
Yeah. Agreed.
Kari, I agree. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, Richard, that's why your birthday's in January. January birthdays always seem long. My brother is born in January, so that makes sense. Agreed, Phantom. Yo, man, this is crazy. You got any thoughts, bro?
Um, I mean, yeah, trades are definitely good. Trades are good for the community for
I seen
sure.
your head moving a little bit in there.
I was actually thinking, bro, like,
I seen it.
it's been so much, like, attention. This might even be off topic, but,
No,
like,
go ahead.
so many people have been, like, going after Peely lately, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
There's been people in the group asking about him. You received private DMs from certain
Mhm.
people, and then there's the one in auction. Like, that's one card I've never owned.
Mhm.
So I've owned a BK, and really
Mhm.
after owning it, I'm not really in a rush to get it back.
You
But
had it. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having a Peely. Like
Mm.
Peely is definitely one of those cards. Like
It grew on you a little bit?
it grew on me. It grew on
Yeah.
me over time for sure.
So that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
So for me, y'all, I mean, y'all hear me talk every week, so it's like obvious of I wasn't originally I wasn't a fan of how Pilly was put above certain skins that I knew had more usage, but I was only looking at usage. When you peel the layers back, obviously now, um, man, what I've been seeing over the past 2 years of Pilly in game, and not only in game, y'all know I love merch. I know I love the t-shirts. Man, there's certain skins that dominate the merch side. And Pilly, Cuddle Team Leader, DJ Yonder, um, Drift. These though, so on the merch side, it opened my eyes a little bit to other skins. Like even like DJ Yonder kind of changed in my eyes a little bit. Um,
Mhm.
and I like for things to affect how I think of the cards. And Pilly, yeah, Pilly is definitely one. People going a little hard now. We know the ones that was the Pilly collectors,
Right.
but
Right.
still something I don't technically want. I
Mhm.
will say one thing though.
Okay.
I flirted with the idea of completing the season 8, chapter 1, season 8 battle pass, right? I can't do that without Pilly. So
Mm.
that's one insert there. I've thought the 3 seasons that I thought about was chapter 1, season 8, chapter 1, season 7, and then chapter 1, season 4. Those are 3 that I thought about doing a battle
Right.
pass because you
Right.
can for the most part.
Okay.
So that's one thing I would have to have Pilly to complete chapter 1, season 8. Don't know if that will ever happen, or if I'll ever be in that ballpark, but that is a thing. So
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It ebbs and
Yeah.
flows, bro. Everything changes. It's crazy.
Mhm.
So David said a couple people have said this over the past couple weeks that they're only after OG iconic skins. What I'm interested in is I think about this all the time, but how many iconic skins are there for real? Like real talk
Okay.
iconic skins.
Okay.
Like tier 1, we were talking about me, you, and Dylan was playing the game. And when we do that draft, shout out to Richard, when we do that draft again, right?
Mhm.
It might have to be some form of a tier system to make it a little harder. I know Shard loves this type of stuff when it comes to fantasy, but I think it has to be a little bit more of a tier system. But who's in the tiers? That's a whole, and
Yeah.
we will have to do that together as a
Yeah.
community in the live.
Right.
That'd be fun to say, and it's not cementing it. It's just more so how we would have to do it for the draft to make it a little bit tougher. Like you could have a big 3, but after that, you gotta kind of tear down. You gotta your cap ain't that big. It gotta be like an
Yeah.
actual sport. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, and that's kinda difficult too, because some people view certain cards as a high
Right.
tier,
You're
and
right.
some people might not view the card the same.
Yeah.
So that's
And
gonna be
and the
difficult.
and the thing is, once again, like when we ask some people to do the top 50, can you have your PC cards but take your bias out of it? And that's a hard thing to do. It's hard to take
Yeah,
your bias out to create a tier system so we can do the draft. But if that ever happens, that'll be fun.
yeah, it will. I missed that first one.
No. So Shard, I don't know if you know this. I thought I told you. Raven is actually um if I'm being honest, he might be on the brink of iconic. Let me tell you why.
Mhm.
He was the first like major skin item shop skin, like grandiose item shop legendary 2000. He was that skin. And
Oh, wow.
his back bling was popular for a while. So Raven is not I don't know what tier, we haven't done that. I'm not doing that now, but what I will say is Raven is a very important skin to the game, to the story of Fortnite. So I always think of stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just uh I have a fairly good memory, but like when I go back sometimes because I have to because we have a show every Friday. When I go back and like watch moments from those first couple seasons, I'll be like, dang, I forgot about that. And Raven is one of those ones that you forget the impact when he first came into the game. That impact was major. Doesn't mean it means anything, quote,
yeah,
but it means something at the same time.
yeah. That was definitely one I always wanted, but I never wanted to pay that 2,000 V-bucks.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
that's
he was kinda pricey,
yeah.
but
So I
still a super cool skin.
I like that back bling. This is when I used to wear back blings like crazy,
Yeah,
bro. I like that back bling for a while.
right.
And then it was with I used to wear it with Commando, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't recall
yeah.
the back bling, though.
It's like the rib, it looked like a rib cage. It's like with the
Ah,
yeah, that joint
okay,
is
okay.
clean, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Nick, that's crazy. So when we get to that segment, um, how long you want to see? You want to start running through these, or are you good? What you thinking? How you feeling?
Yeah, we can run through.
You sure? Let me
Yeah.
know, bro.
Yeah, nah,
Don't, bro.
I'm
You
chilling.
good, bro?
I'm
Don't
chilling, I'm chilling.
listen. I know how this be, yo. Me and Dylan be pulling these hours out, bro. You
Nah, it's
good?
fine. I'm good.
I know you probably can feel the keyboard and the mouse right now. So,
Nah,
yo.
nah, nah.
All right. So, yo, we going to switch to a segment real quick. I did ask for people to show what they recently pulled, their pickups, and even their top five. I was telling Randy, I was not expecting to get this level of feedback. I appreciate it, y'all. I want it to be something that we do consistently. Me and Dylan been talking about it a lot of adding some, segments and things in here. But let's get into it. So right here, right? We start off with Dirty. Yo, that's actually a perfect name for Daniel, bro. Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan.
Yo, I just noticed that. Uh so he pulled out he told me that it's two Italy's and obviously a USA Crystal Shard of Calamity. Um dang, I gotta do it. So I will say this. The person that created Calamity found out about the cards recently. And
Really?
the first card that they found of Calamity was Reloaded Moving card.
Mhm.
So and I obviously went on Twitter and I just let him know like, that you also have a series one of the skin that you created. So
Right.
he thought that was dope. But the fact that he didn't even know about him is that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. But I think this is a great pickup. Uh let us know also what y'all think about the pickups. But Lazy Links did something that I don't know if you've seen this on eBay. I seen this. Um, he got the ripped Nagop Series 1 Crystal Shard that shows you
Oh, so Lazy Links picked that up?
yeah, Lazy Links picked that
Okay,
up.
okay.
That shows you how crazy Series 1 Crystal Shards is.
Where did
Like,
that end at?
I don't even remember. I don't
Yeah,
even remember, but he's gonna watch on the playback. So shout out to you, bro. He has the PSA 10 Brazil punk. That joint looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, David, it's crazy. I can't believe how many people are unaware, but
yeah.
you know, we'll try to keep building that.
Mhm.
Then we got Ben. Ben
Okay. Yeah.
Ben got an unreleased, I
The
mean not an unreleased,
prototype?
yeah, he got a
Yeah, the
prototype,
prototype.
unreleased prototype, not
Mhm.
unreleased skin, but unreleased card. um of Ruckus. I told y'all before. This is one of the ones that grew on me because of the comic. Ruckus was drawn really well in the comic, so I actually like
Yeah, he
Ruckus a
was.
lot. He also picked up a Bunker Jones, the Optichrome, uh,
PSA 10.
PSA 10. His top five PC cards is Pili Crystal Shard, Rex Italy Crystal Shard, PSA 10, Jonesy Collection. I love how he sectioned that off. Obviously, his Ruckus prototype, his
Yeah.
signed cards, and he recently pulled a Midas laser. Now, Ben, my
Mhm.
question is this though: how did that Midas laser look, bro? Like, how did it look? Is it gonna make it? I haven't checked since in a couple weeks, but I believe it's still only five PSA tens of the laser Midas. I wonder if yours is gonna be six. That'll be dope to know. Um,
Damn, that
yo,
knockout's goes
that's
for $70.
70, bro. That's dope.
That's a good pickup, I think.
That's a good pickup.
What would that grade though? Like a 1 or 2? Like, what do you think?
Uh,
Like a 1?
altered.
Altered?
Yeah, I think altered.
Okay.
Maybe. Wait, would that be altered? Yeah, I mean, because I think about the OG cards. I mean,
Yeah.
some of them are ripped. Y'all let us know. I know Shard will have an immediate answer. I
Yeah.
I thought it would be altered, but maybe not. It might have a lower,
Okay.
yeah, altered.
Okay.
Nick Fox, no, Series 1 does not have Optichrome. And actually, that's why I love Optichrome so much, especially with skins like Aura, Ice King, and Crystal and stuff in Series 1. I mean Series 2. The fact that those are the first Optichrome and those are their first appearance. Um, I love that. I love the Series 2 Optichromes.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Authenticated, yeah. Yeah, probably.
Makes
Uh
sense.
I'm gonna go Romo on this because I don't want to butcher your first name, bro. But his recent pickups is Series 2 Tigers Hollow USA, uh Raw Series 3 Scarlet Commander, Cracked Ice USA, Raw Series 1, Series 2, Series 3 base for autographs. I forgot to put his pictures up on here, but he's been testing because he's going to Denmark. So he's going
Yep.
to it and to the event, and he's trying to figure out which pen is the best, and I think it's the silver. Gold, depending on which card it is too. I think those two are probably your best option.
Mhm.
And then Colton with the heat, man. Colton has Leviathan BGS 9.5, Dire BGS 9.5, Frostbite BGS 9.5, and then he has a Carbide in the PSA 9 USA print. Uh I love all these cards, man. All of these cards. Leviathan is flirting with that I listen, that's a conversation for another day. That's gonna be interesting, bro. But Leviathan is a skin that if even if we don't, Fortnite loves that skin. And
Yeah.
that's a you know what I mean? Fortnite loves that skin
Mhm.
marketing wise. Um, I'll talk about that more when I complete
Nah,
this
I
merch.
do wanna
But
just say to Colton, congratulations on that pick those 3 pickups, because I
yeah,
do think that those were my 3 shards.
those are your three
Yeah,
shards.
yeah, yeah, so okay, so those
Yeah,
are my 3
yeah,
shards.
yeah,
Yeah, the Frostbite, I did wanna get back. I was gonna try to get it, but I didn't go after it. That's
yeah,
one of my favorite skins.
yeah.
It is a WB skin. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if a lot of people realize that
Mm-hmm.
skin comes from WB, like Warner
Mm-hmm.
Brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a special skin. I think a lot of people don't realize that.
So and Colton has been very strategic. First of all, he cleaned up when it came to that. When it came to you and Wayne trade, Colton went in
Yeah,
there strong. So shout out to him. And I mean
yeah,
those BGS slabs. I'm mainly PSA. It just works with my collection. But those BGS slabs look great.
yeah, they do.
So Rachel came in and first of all, I love how this collection is being built as well. But she said some of my personal favorites that I have been after recently are Series 2 Stoneheart. I have a USA rainbow of her along with an Italy shard, but working to get the full rainbow with Italy and Brazil. Uh you would have just Italy on that end because that's Series 2. But that's gonna be a dope collection. They are all PSA right now, so no picks, sadly. Don't think they will gem either because they are from eBay. So if anyone has fresh pulls, let her know. But yeah, I love that. But Series 2, so Brazil stops at Series 1, and then it's Italy and USA for Series 2 and Series 3. So that is also another thing that Brazil collectors and people that collect Brazil talk about as well. Those are their only cards. So that's an interesting standpoint. But uh she has Yonder in here, Yonder with a 3. I haven't even brought that up. I brought up a couple minutes ago, but DJ Yonder and Yonder has grown on me a little bit. I can't believe certain cars that is like kind of circulating into a thought process for me.
Mm,
It's just time. I think it's the best way to put it is it's time in a hobby. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Time in a hobby really is a different game changer. And then she also said one of my very first pickups was a MGC, which is a I don't know what slab that is. That's international, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I know it's not. Yeah, it's definitely international. 10 Aura Opti, and I have been chasing Aura ever since. So my number one chase right now is an Aura cracked ice, and a big thanks to Dylan for my first Aura Hollow that was also just sent to PSA. So
Okay,
Dylan gave that Aura away, and it sparked something, man. Aura does that. Aura definitely does that. So that's dope to see.
appreciate you,
Yo,
Shard.
Shar, go do what you do, bro. I appreciate you stopping in. I know you in football mode, bro.
Hey,
I can't.
Shard, Justin Jefferson. You already know.
Yo, chill, bro. Get that out of here, bro. Yo, he's the best wide receiver. He's the best wide receiver in the league. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna
He up
front.
there. He's up there.
Yeah, he hold it. Honestly, I might have to give him. I might have to give him that tab right
He's
now.
up
I'm
there.
not gonna
Yeah,
lie. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. We getting close to that hour, so that's cool.
yeah.
This is. I mean, I don't even have
Okay.
to put anything next to this. Y'all just
Yeah.
knows who cars
Right.
this is.
Right.
This is Wayne's pickups. And he also got the cards back, I should say, and that's it's kind of boxed off right here. But oh, let me just drop this actually. Wow, that was a long time ago. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to find that that comment.
Oh, you gotta.
Yo, bro, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find that joint.
All good.
Uh, hold on. Let's see. I just want to get to. Yo, I shout out to y'all. These comments be going. Here we go. All right. So Wayne he got the artist that did Pilly, and the artist also did Fish Stick. If you didn't know, he got his autos back. He got those done at the National as well. And then he finally got the Renegade Raider PSA 10 in his collection. Shout out to the
Yep.
buyer and seller, by the way. Shout out to Wayne.
Mhm.
I'll keep the seller, private. I don't think he said anything. So but the shout out to both of y'all. It was an amazing deal. I know Wayne will talk about it more when he's ready to. So I'll just leave it at that.
David, I'm with you on that one. I also want that as well. That's a pretty
Which
special
one?
auto right there. The Peely,
What?
the Carino on the
Oh yeah.
on the
I
Peely.
To Wayne's point,
Hold on, let me see. Let me see,
what
please.
I love about this auto is that she's passionate about Pilly and Fish Stick. That's what I really like about
Yeah,
it. Like, that's dope.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Richard. I did Richard as much. So if y'all don't know, when we went to the national, when we went to the invitational last year, me and Randy teams was playing against each other. He's a Minnesota fan.
Oh man,
I'm a Bills fan. We were winning the whole
that was
time.
crazy.
And the game, and Dylan is just sitting there like in limbo, and me and Randy going back at it talking trash.
That was
And
a
then
crazy game.
yeah, then they won that game. Y'all know how that
We
went if y'all
barely
football
won.
fans, bro. I don't want to think about that game. I don't even know I brought it up, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's wild. So Brian Johnson picked up some heat, specifically Ragnarok. When I talk a lot about aesthetic of a card, don't wear Ragnarok in game. I don't think I've ever actually wore him in game.
Yeah.
But aesthetically, bro, this is a top tier card. Like it don't get too much better than this. Probably Deadfire in my opinion, but Ragnarok, that card is beautiful. That
I
card
used
is
to rock
beautiful.
this heavy in game. When it first
Yep,
came out, I used to love rocking this skin because he has the multiple styles.
yep,
You could rock him
yep.
without the helmet, without the armor.
Yeah,
It was just a fun skin to wear at the time.
that card is just crazy, bro. That
Yeah,
card is
that's a nice
insane.
card.
And then go to his other pickups. That is actually a Ice Queen Hollow, I believe. Then you have the
Okay.
Unpilly, you have the Zero, then you have the promo
Mhm.
set for Series 2. Great pickups, bro. Honestly.
Real quick, does Ragnarok have a counterpart, female skin?
Yes, Huntress.
Huntress?
Huntress, and I
Is she
think
series 2? Maybe that's a different skin. I might be thinking of a different skin.
I don't think she made the sets. She made
Okay,
Reloaded, I think. I think she's in Reloaded.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So this is Vin. I forgot to put your name here, bro. But either way, the thing about this card that I have to talk about, I forgot to put the pictures with this. But bro, he got this off the German eBay for
Mm, really?
for $300.
Oh, wow.
Frostbite and another card as well
Okay.
went for $300 as well. So he got a complete steal, and he even said he don't know if he's holding it,
Mhm.
but it was just one of those things you can't pass up. So that's a
Yeah.
shout out to that pickup. Uh, what is it by now? 5,000 special. Yo, so Shane went pretty crazy. Recent pickups and three of my favorite for the PC. Dire and Calamity were my go-tos when I was grinding the game every day. Like it was my job. We've all been there. Uh
I'm there right now.
out there right now. Yo, so obviously I can see the list, but if you can't, and if you're listening audibly, Series 1 Dire Crystal Shard PSA 9, Series 1 Dire Hollow PSA 9, Series 1 Calamity Hollow PSA 10, Calamity Shard PSA 9 on the way tomorrow, along with Crackshot
Mhm,
Shard, Series 2 Tigress Opti PSA 10, Zadie Opti PSA 10, Ragnarok Hollow PSA 10, and then top five PCs, unreleased Whiplash CGC 8.5, Series 1 Black Knight Base PSA 10, Series 1 Dire Crystal Shard, and I cut off the rest of it. But I mean, this list is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy to see. A lot of people have been loving that Whiplash prototype, bro.
yeah.
And Whiplash in general. Her first of all, her shard is beautiful. I say that about every shard, but it really is. Her shard is nice with that yellow. I really like that one.
Just a severely underrated Series 1 skin, the
Yeah,
Whiplash.
yeah.
She's just
Oh,
underrated.
actually, Daniel, thank you for correcting me. Yes, Valkyrie is paired with Ragnarok.
Ah,
Huntress is with
yeah.
what's the skin? Actually, it's right here. Huntress is paired with the one that's to the left. I can't Mangus. Huntress and Mangus is the same.
Magnus.
Magnus, Mangus,
Yeah,
Magnus, that one. And
yeah.
then yeah, and then it's Valkyrie and Ragnarok. Thank you for that. I forgot.
Okay.
That's exactly
Yeah, I
what it
forgot
is.
that too, yeah.
Yep. Perfect. Appreciate that, Daniel. Dang. All right. So so if y'all don't know, this is MC's collection, man. MC and Wayne are currently together in they met up to do this deal. I think he's spending some time with Wayne just because if y'all don't know, MCB across the world 90% of the time. MC is one of the most mysterious people in the world. I rock with it heavy.
Yeah.
Uh, but matter of fact, let me step back real quick. You talk about this one, bro. You talk about what's here.
Hey, don't put it on me.
Yo,
Nah, I mean, he got a good collection here. 2 unreleased, a lot of good I see a couple variations. I know I forgot the one at the top, Hyperion? I think
Hyperion.
that's
Yeah.
Hyperion,
Yep.
and I believe the Dazzle.
Yep.
Okay, so both of those I believe are variations. The High Rise Assault Trooper,
Hmm.
the green one on the bottom, he's a variation. Yeah, I mean, and then yeah, it's a
Yeah.
pretty good collection.
Yo, first of all, I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Westdrum because I can't see Bullseye and not think of Westdrum at this
Yeah,
point. Like
true,
he's definitely cemented that.
true.
Richard, Richard, that's one of the last eight you need.
That
Yeah,
w
David, I rock with that. He's the John Wick of collecting for sure.
see it's John.
Yo, he's so mysterious, bro. He just be put. Yo, MC is. I mean, when I first came into the hobby, especially the Facebook group, uh, I just couldn't believe what MC had, bro. Like
Yeah,
I couldn't understand it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because being late, quote, you're really
mhm,
never late. You just got to find your spot. But what I felt was late for me, seeing what MC accomplished in such a small time was crazy, bro. It's insane.
right, and
Insane.
he's still building, man.
Still going.
He's still picking stuff up.
Not even
He's
talking about
still
his seal
going.
collection. His seal collection is something
His
that
silk collection is
is crazy.
second to none, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
definitely respect him for not ripping. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold
nope.
my seal collection. I ripped all of my seal.
Yep.
I'm slowly building it back.
I think I can do it now. I said this before,
You
but I
think
think I
so?
can do it. I think I can do it now. I would have to if I was to really, really do it, I would have to
Mhm.
buy 2 Series 1 Megas at the same time, stash one behind me,
Yeah.
and then I can do it now though.
Okay.
Especially with Series 2 mega boxes, I definitely can do it with that.
Okay.
Series 1 is
We might have to
yeah.
get you one just to see. Throw
Yeah,
that in
yeah,
the
yeah.
background,
See how long I can go?
see how long you can go.
Yeah. Then, Andrew Wyatt with, Love Ranger and Aura, man. And I mean, Love Ranger was so I mean, he is an iconic skin. If y'all don't know his back blink is more iconic than him, if I'm being honest.
Is it the
But at
wings?
the wings, yeah, bro.
Okay.
That's when you used to wear everybody was wearing John Wick and Elite Agent with the wings.
Yeah, that's when
Uh
the wings were,
yeah,
popping at that time.
yep. That actually, to be honest, if y'all remember, if y'all played during that time, the wings was actually sweat before sweat. It was you were a
Yeah,
tryhard. If you wore the
yeah,
wings, you were being a tryhard.
yeah, if you
So
had
that's
wings, yeah,
yep, they was wearing it with the soccer skins. Kind of crazy to think
yeah.
about.
'Cause I forgot which wings I was using, bro.
Mhm.
I don't know what skin it was from, but it was like the black wings.
Yep.
They
Yep.
just stuck out like a sore thumb too. It was just crazy.
The black oh, I know what you're talking
You know
about.
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Yep. Yep.
I can't recall like what skin that was from though.
You talking about they was kind of the black ones they kind of like ghostly.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the variation of Cloakstar. It's the red one. He had the
Really?
yeah, yeah,
Okay. I don't know if I
yep.
have that one. A
And
Mile
then
High. Mile High said, "What's a Tigris USA shark gonna cost?" Mile High. I'm not. I'm actually probably not selling Tigris right now. So, I don't know, man. DM me on that.
yeah, there you go. Yo, so
I don't know.
Daniel said Daniel said MC traded out so much good stuff. A lot of us owe MC for sending us some of the best cards in our collection. Most generous dude in the game. I couldn't agree more. MC's done some crazy giveaways. He's done some crazy trades. He's a legend, man. And since
Yeah,
Daniel did that though, I will say another couple people that really looked out like that. I'll say one is Eduardo. Eduardo, I wouldn't have a lot of the cards in my collection if it wasn't for Eduardo. The sets that he was building, the things that he was building. Obviously, I gotta say Shard. Them two right there. They
yeah.
My collection wouldn't look the way it is without them two. So I got a MC. It's a couple other people in the hobby that's like that as well, man. It's a lot of good people in it.
I'll throw a couple names in the hat. Imma have to
Yeah,
say Wayne, obviously.
Wayne, you gotta put Wayne in there,
I
bro.
had to say Wayne. Wayne definitely looks out. He's looked out for me multiple
Mhm.
times.
Yeah,
Even recently when he's selling the shards, like, he's giving me,
yeah,
like, those shards at, you know, really good
yeah.
prices. Uh, Imma say Dylan from Taking High Ground.
Dylan, there
Imma
you
say Dylan
go.
from Taking High Ground, man. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
can't skip out on him. He's giving me some of
yeah.
the best deals that I've ever had.
Yo, Dylan give the deals, bro. He
Dylan,
gives the
let me know
deals.
if you getting rid of them Kunos, if you're still in here.
Yo, bro, pause, bro.
Uh-oh,
Yo,
wait.
what is wrong with him, dog? Like, yo,
Damn.
damn.
They're going crazy.
Yo, damn was wild, bro.
It's
Uh,
11:30 too. We almost there.
yo, Mo is an OG too.
Mo
Yeah,
is an OG.
Mo
Mo
is
is an
definitely
OG.
one. Yo, Mo is definitely one. That's
Yep.
crazy. Yo, yeah, let me know whenever you ready, bro. You already know what it
Oh no,
is.
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
All right,
We
bet.
might as well finish it out.
So, man, okay, so Brian,
No
and we just
pause.
yo, no pause, yo, chill, bro. Yo, so we just seen a Skull Trooper, but this is a BGS 9.5. But one thing I want to point out about this Skull Trooper is the corners is a 10, bro. Like that is
Mm.
just that's a beautiful card right there. Getting and the surface is a
Yeah.
9.5. Unfortunately, as y'all know, it's usually more edge wear on series 2, but he
Right.
got a 9 on the edges. But that I mean, Skull Trooper, that's a card that I do eventually have to have in my collection. And then his second comment, bro, was one of my favorites because you know how I feel about the series 3 lasers. And he
Uh-huh.
said, so he has an abundance of blaster boxes from series 3 that's lasers, and he said neglected season 3 blasters 100%. um
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I feel very strong about the Series 3 lasers. And
Yeah,
so I'm
same.
I'm glad somebody feel that way too.
I think long term, like those are definitely gonna be a good one
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the long term. They might not be appreciated now,
Yeah.
but down the road, those are gonna be nice.
And by the way, this is Brian. This is Epic Vault, formerly known as Fortnite Trading Card Hub. So shout out to
Yep,
him because uh honestly, when I first came in, his videos was the first ones that I seen
yep,
that when it
same.
came to sales and stuff. So yo,
Yeah,
shout out to you, bro.
yeah,
Yo, so he also talked about his top five. I like a lot of what he said. When he came to Philly, he said it has become a household name to some extent. If not the name itself, at the minimum, the character is the face of the collection at this point. You show a Black Knight to a mom at the store, she won't be able to tell you what game. Show her
yeah,
Pilly, she at least knows he has a shot.
mhm,
I can agree with that.
yeah,
And I think that is interesting because I think to this point I'll add to it, but I think BK is so cemented in the hobby that second one kind of always is
yeah,
interesting of what's that second one. And
right,
obviously some people have Pilly at number one, some people have him at number two.
yep,
For the most part, that's where they fluctuate. But yeah, yeah, Pilly is definitely that. We just talked about that. Then he got one of my favorite cards. I still got to get one of these. Pump shotgun. Still
mhm,
stand by the game is as popular as it is today because of the clips this gun brought to the game. Uh, it brought the kill satisfaction that is unmatched. 100%. What he's kind of getting at is if you didn't play during this time, the double pump era was crazy. So before Fortnite did a patch in season 4, I believe, I think it was chapter 1, season 4, they patched the double pump.
yeah,
So you originally used to carry two shotguns. You would hit your first shot, pull out the second gun, pump, and then you can immediately get the second one. So it was pretty much if you were anywhere near good in the game, you're winning 90% of your fights just based off of that. And it was
yeah,
that's when people were just doing straight 90 towers. You know what I mean? It wasn't really strategic. It wasn't really
yeah,
crazy edits. It was just like the 90 myth towers, and you kind of went from
mhm,
there. Uh, I like how he mixed for drift. I like how he mixed the card into this, the card market into this. But the scarcity pop on this card from a quality standpoint is outrageous. Can't put my finger on the exact reason he has excelled from the game. Maybe it's because it was the first cutscene to combine Fortnite with the real world. I agree with that,
mhm,
and that is you're right. But for some reason, Drift just has an all-time love for me, and a lot of others, and I'm one of them,
yeah,
and I know you're one of them.
yeah. I am one of them.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people got in the game around that time. That was
Mhm.
season 5.
Yep.
I got in at the end of season 4. I got in season 5
Yeah.
before Try Hard Sweatskins, and
Yeah.
that was the skin everybody wanted from that battle pass.
Yep.
It was just a dope skin at the time. It still
So
is.
so to add to that, Black Ash is right. Peak, like the first major peak of popularity, like the OGs is series one. I mean season one to season three. Quote, that's what they like to say. I actually put four in there as well. But either
Yeah,
way, season four was peak Fortnite, like concurrent gamers, concurrent, that was peak Fortnite. And then you went into season five, which was Drift. And when
yeah,
you went into season five, Drift was that you had Omega in season four that had the upgrades, but Drift was a
yeah,
complete upgrade. And along with the Ragnarok, that season battle pass was just insane. And when it comes to he added scarcity and pop when it comes to the set. We'll
right.
talk about that. We'll talk about that next week because
Yep.
yeah, we'll talk about that next week. But Drift is definitely a great skin to me. He's my third. Is Lux, Omega, Drift for me. So yeah, definitely a top
Nice.
card. Skull Trooper. He said I started playing in the beta in 2017, and I can still hear the Fortnite music in my head. So, yeah, when I think about it, became addicted really quick. And the first skin I actually paid for was the Skull Trooper and the rocket. The rockets with the pumpkins. Dang,
Yeah,
nostalgia crazy. Man, the nostalgia is real facts. But the Epic Games had made sure to give an alternative skin to the OGs. The purple one is what he's talking about. They knew we would be pissed off if they didn't. So what Brian is talking about is that when Skull Trooper re-released, when Ghoul Trooper re-released, You got the pink Ghoul Trooper and you got the purple Skull Trooper. And that was for the OG sake because they thought that skin was not coming back out. So shout out to
Yep.
Epic for that because that was major. Omega, man, dang, this list looks fairly similar to mine. It's pretty crazy. I rock with this heavy. I'm very happy with this list. The amount of times I got boxed in, edited, and one shotted by the dude, skin was everywhere for sure. I did not get the lights. I have Omega, but I did not get the lights, and I still regret that to this day, man. I just couldn't grind that
Yeah.
much. BK
I mean, at
needs
least
no
you got
intro.
that one. I don't even
Yeah,
have him, so
yeah. Omega, and I
at
still
least you
wear
got him.
Omega to this day. That's the main.
Yeah.
Him and Bandoiler is the main male skins that I wear. I don't wear Bandoiler as much anymore, but I kind of pull them on for nostalgia reasons every now and again.
Okay.
Before we go on to the next one, Daniel did say something that I want to bring up. Drew. Drew is another one. I forgot about Drew, especially when I first came in. Drew used to look out a lot. He used to do a lot of giveaways, all of those things. Man, Drew was amazing. He said, dude disappears months at a time, but when it's time for a giveaway, he's always donating some monster cards out of his collection. Love that dude, man. Yeah, shout out to Drew for sure. Definitely a great dude in the group. Yeah. Yeah. Phantom Pilly is definitely 100% recognizable. Um yeah, the glow in the eyes was definitely it was glitched for a little bit, but I think they fixed it as well. But yeah, shout out to Skull Trooper. So Bradley, uh he just gave his list, but recent pickups Manic Opti PSA 10, non-popular series 1 hollow PSA 10. So he must have got like a lot of that,
Yeah.
top 5 PC cards and why Dark Bomber because Sweaty. Dang, come on, Bradley. Sweaty created Phase Sway days. That was
Took it
Phase
back.
Sway with Dark Bomber, bro. That
Yeah,
was Dark Bomber was cemented after that. Phase Sway was just, I mean, he was in a class of his own, bro. Like I feel like, dang, yeah, I'm not gonna do no list, but when it comes to nostalgia, he's definitely up there.
for
You
sure.
know, yeah, man. I know you got an opinion on
I
that.
mean, like Faceway, he could have been a pro. Like in my eyes, he's borderline pro.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, he just never really he never really had the drive to do that.
Mhm.
He was already getting a bag from content creation.
That's what I was about to. Yeah,
And
that
he
I
was amazing. He's still
man,
amazing at the game.
amazing, bro. I mean, I think
Mechanically, yeah.
mechanically he is just is
He's up there
extremely
with the
smooth.
best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then you got Goo Trooper because it's better it's better than VK over time. Okay, hot take. Dynamo for Mongrel. Come on, Mongrel. I know you
Okay.
like that one, bro. Uh Bradley,
Yeah.
shout out to you, bro. I love this. Crystal
Yeah.
because Booga has made it so iconic. Links
Okay.
because of this is my favorite. You know, this is my favorite
Mm.
right here. Links because of Nick Merck's early comp day. So what
Wow.
Bradley is getting at is around the time that you could kind of have your private lobbies, your private games, and you can do that when that finally rolled in when it came to creative. Links came out and Nick Merckx used to do full lobbies of all you could wear was links. So you could wear the black links, the blue links, or the red links. But every
Mm.
skin in the lobby was links, and
Oh,
he kind
really?
of rocked.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that was major. That was fun. Nick Merckx is probably he stopped playing, but if
Yeah.
he's playing to this day, he would be tier one for me when it comes to content creators. He
Yeah,
still is to
for
this
sure.
day. I still, and it's crazy. I don't watch any other content creator that's not Fortnite, but Nick Merckx I still will watch.
Yeah.
Um, it's just different.
Yep.
So Steve McCoy, shout out to Dylan on this one. Fable right here.
Famous.
Yeah. Uh famous if y'all don't know that he is the cosplay legend out here.
Yep.
So his PC reason for all the cards are because they are what I use in game. Love when people say that and have the
Mhm.
highest significance for me from in-game experiences. That's a major thing. Dyer from my favorite battle pass, used them in game a lot. Inspired a previous Halloween costume for me in real life.
Mhm.
Love that. Fable from my favorite battle pass. If y'all don't know, that's the same battle pass. Early skin I used often. She has my favorite in-game loading screen as well. I think you're
Mm.
talking about the one with Dusk. So she has a loading screen with Dusk in it.
Okay.
That joint is fire. That's a dope one.
Yeah.
Ginger Gunner slept on. Ginger
Very.
Gunner is very, very slept on.
Keep that on the
Uh
low.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ginger Gunner. My first sweat skin used very early on, often in game, was its best and most nostalgic. So what he's getting at, especially the time frame that he's pointing out here, she wasn't even a sweat skin yet. That was a try hard skin. Like That's how OG she is. Like the Nogops of the world, the Goo Troopers, they became sweatskins when sweatskins became a thing. But originally they were just try hard skins. Like
Yeah.
we weren't even using that term yet. Dang, number 4, man. Singularity, hands down best event that ended a great era of Fortnite. If y'all don't know, that started transitioning into chapter it went into chapter season 1, chapter 10. Wow. Chapter 1, season 10. And then it went into chapter 2, obviously. So it was that transition period that he's talking about.
Yeah.
Also, way better skin in Paradigm. I
That's
agree.
that's that's funny.
Yeah.
I agree too. I do agree.
First of all, she has a drift style. So that's number 1. She has the styles that Singularity have is drift, beef boss, tomato head, and I can't remember the
In
other one.
game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I wear the drift style. It's absolutely beautiful. It's one of
Now
my
you might
that's
have
why
to
she's
show that off one day.
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't even
bro.
realize that.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite skins for that reason. If y'all
Yeah.
don't know, you had to get the bites, but
Oh
then you
man.
also had to get the styles though, you had to get the helmets. You had to get the
Really?
helmets around the map.
How
Yeah,
many helmets was it?
4.
Oh, it's
So
four?
I think so. This is the default style,
Right.
and
Right.
then you have beef boss, tomato head, drift, and there's one more. Oh, and cuddle team leader. So those are the 4 styles that you get with singularity.
Okay. Dang, that's
Pretty much
fire.
mecha team leader. All the ones that's on the mecha team.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
dang. I got to get a mecha team leader. I just thought about that. Dang, I'm dropping the ball, bro. I need a mecha team leader to go with singularity. All
Yeah.
right, yeah. So okay, Hush double agent, my personal comp skin. Okay, I see you out here, bro. And favorite series 3 card, my favorite version of Hush. Yeah. Actually, I might say my favorite version of Hush might be the Halloween style. That journey is crazy. The Halloween style of
The
Hush might
Halloween
be,
star? Which one was that?
yeah. It's half and half. Like she's like the half green, half like purple.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think
that journey is.
that one came in that pack, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think I got that one. I don't have the OG Hush, but I do have that pack.
Yo, so this is Richard, those 4 bites was extremely annoying.
Yeah.
Um it was almost as annoying as having to land at what was the place you had to
Oh,
land
hold
at
on.
and get the
Hold on.
7 chests? I think it was back in season 4. I can't remember what uh dang, what was it? I can't remember the name of the location. But Joey said Mecha Team Leader is my favorite card. Yeah, I know, Joey. That's the one. Joey has a great storyline collection, bro. He has a great storyline collection.
Was
Uh
it risky though?
Risky
Okay,
reels,
yeah, yeah.
risky reels. You had to get
Yeah,
the
yeah.
7 chests, bro. It was literally the whole lobby landing there,
Mhm.
like the whole lot. That's when I learned how to, the quick drop down where you touch the roof to get down low fat.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where I learned that, bro. That was the
Okay,
first time I
okay.
started doing that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was almost impossible to do that because all the chests
It,
get taken up,
all the
like,
chests get taken
immediately
up.
because there's so
Yep,
many people.
bro. It took me like it was like obviously playing on and off. It took me like 2 days to complete it, bro. It took a while. It
Yeah,
took a while. Like it was not that
yeah,
joint was not easy. Like every time I got on the game, I would try to complete it.
right.
Um, so I already know whose this is. That's why I didn't put anything with it. For context, this collector, I doubt that he might still be in here, but this collector, we met up to give. I had to give him some cards. He literally went to David Adams in person,
Mm,
ripped the boxes, and pulled a Goo Trooper and a wild
wow.
card. So and it 10. This was like in the span of 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah,
So shout out to you, bro. You that was
that's
amazing.
crazy.
Crazy. So Christopher Metcalf, shout out.
Nice.
This is man,
That's nice.
OG to THG right here. Appreciate you, Christopher. But Italy prototype was my big recent pickup. It also came with 2 prototype screenshots, one with Renegade Raider and one with Lynx. Dang, that's crazy. My top 5 of my PC are my complete promo set, including Italy Cracked Ice. That's dope. All my prototypes: USA Dynamo, Arctic Assassin, Italy Arctic Assassin, and 2 screenshots. My Wonder Gem Mint 10 Sleeper, expensive skin in game too, by the way. Uh,
Wait,
it-
is that cracked ice? Like, I wish I knew if that was cracked ice or not.
it's probably Cracked Ice.
That's a
I
tough
would
one to get a 10 in.
that purple, right?
That might be a pop 1
Yeah,
if that's cracked ice.
it might be an Optichrome. You never know, but I would. I'm
Maybe.
gonna go on a
I don't know.
whim. I'm gonna go on a whim and say it's a Cracked Ice.
Yeah, hopefully
I'm
it's
gonna go.
cracked ice.
Employee pins. That's something else. Shout out
Nice.
to Dylan on that. Dylan and I think
Yep.
JT has been doing that.
MC
I
is on those too, I think.
MC. Uh yeah, so I just gotta get too many cards. So I shout out to y'all for carving out to be able to even do that.
Yeah.
Uh and then he has the 1 of 500 monofoil comic. His recent pull was a Cyclo cracked ice, nothing too special. But yeah, Cyclo connected to Midas. So I mean, depending how you look at it.
Could
Yeah,
be something there.
yeah. But I was saying that people carve out time, but I do carve out space for the merch. So it's kind of the same thing. So yeah, I like those. I like those employee pins a lot.
Yeah. Same.
So I know who this is as well.
Oh wow.
Who you think got this?
Who do I think got
This
that?
is this is the one from last night.
I'm just gonna take a guess
Uh huh.
because I know who I think this is. I
Uh
know they
huh.
wanted the other one that was selling with this. I'm just gonna say I'm
Okay.
gonna guess and say Richard.
Nope.
It's
Eduardo.
not Richard. Okay. So
Eduardo.
Richard
Yeah.
got the other one then
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the other one?
What?
It was this one and there was another one. Oh, matter of fact, I'm tripping. I got the other one. It was the Ice King.
That's
It was
all
the Ice
great.
King.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was
You
the
grabbed
Ice
the
King. I was like, I know there was something else with this.
you grabbed the ice
I did
key.
get the Ice King. I got the Ice King.
That's
Okay, so
crazy,
wow,
bro.
Eduardo
You
got that.
forgot that quick.
I forgot that quick. It
Yo.
was it a 9? Yeah, it
Yeah, it
was
was
a
a
9.
9. Richard got
Okay,
the
yeah,
dead
Richard got
fire.
the Deadfire. Yeah, all right, bet, bet, bet.
Oh man, here we go. All right.
Yep.
So this is Andrew. Andrew saw.
Mhm.
Wait, his name is slipping my mind on
Rice.
Rice, yes. So he put an Omega and a Gold Trooper in one sitting. I think it was between 2 to 3 boxes. I can't remember for sure.
Yeah.
2 to 3 boxes. The other ones are his PC cards. He has the obviously the pump, then he has the two pillies, and then dang, got the Red Knight, Skull Ranger, Skull Trooper, and then obviously Golden Girl Deluxe. And then he also grabbed, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen this. Those popped up on eBay. It was two of them. He grabbed the sealed Crystal Shower packs from Series One.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, man, this is a dope sight to see. Some
It
great cards
is.
right here. Yo,
Yeah.
yo, Andrew. Oh, shout out to Richard. Richard said Andrew is going to be on his live next week. That's going to be dope.
Oh wow.
If y'all don't know, first of all, shout out to Richard. Richard goes live every week now. Man, Richard, y'all know that's one of my favorite people in the hobby, man. I rock with Richard heavy. But
Yep.
also on the Andrew side, Andrew, I don't know what it is, bro, but he got the hand when it comes to pulling cards.
For
I
sure.
mean, he's pretty much pulled everything but Black Knight, I believe. I think he pulled a
Yeah.
Black Knight Hollow, but I don't think he got the
Right,
shard
right.
yet. But yeah, I think he touched everything else when it comes to the top cards, pretty much, and it was all pulls. So pretty crazy.
And just to touch on the Peely picture real quick,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Go
is
back.
I don't know what time it is. It's almost 12 o'clock, but it looked like he got the loud pack with the Peely. I rock with that. I like that. Bro got the apples and bananas. Okay.
Yo, you thought you was tripping?
I just want to make
I was
sure,
gonna,
like,
I was gonna let that drink fly.
had to point that out. Had to point that
Yo,
out.
so dang, I forgot to tag him. I'll put it in the comments after. But so Dark Voyager, in my opinion, I had a Dark Voyager for a minute. I had to trade him to get another
Yep.
card. Dark Voyager might be one of the best looking cards in Series One, like a Series One
Mhm.
Crystal Shard, just because it's dominantly black. So when that aqua looking color goes over it, it just looks crazy, bro. I love
Yeah.
it. And obviously, he got the PSA 10 Rex Hollow. Uh,
Yep.
great cards, man. Yo, Frankie with this right here, bro. The
Okay.
sirens, the
Got the
sirens are
siren collection.
yeah. Yeah, so if y'all see that the names are not next to him, it's because like I said, I did not think this many people was gonna respond. I appreciate that. So I tried to get them all in there. But I appreciate y'all for responding. We're gonna do this consistently. So next week, if any of these things fall in your category, new pickups, top five, or any pulls, make sure you DM me or you can DM taking high ground, either one. You can also put it in the forum, do that as well. Either way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He that was pretty dope. I think that was we almost forgot about boy Richard. All right, so
Okay.
Richard is showing his PC and some of his recent pickups, but more than anything, Richard pulled off winning uh a series one Dire, Wild and Deadfire. It's late. Yeah, the Deadfire, y'all know this is one of my aesthetically, I've said this before. After Lux, this is my favorite aesthetic card in Series One.
Mm,
Um, I can't wait for you to get this in, Richard. I know you were looking at mines at the National, but now you have your own. And if y'all don't know, Deadfire is an easy grade. So
mm,
i- he's, I think he might be slightly over 50% when it comes to PSA 10s.
right,
So hopefully you get a 10, bro. Hopefully you have one of those.
right.
Don't know how it's going to be over time. Over time that can change. But it's a pretty easy grade right now. So we'll see how that
Yeah.
goes. Nothing's really easy, but y'all get my point. So Augie did exactly what I did last week.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
The oral
at-
hype is strong.
yeah, yeah. So after oral helmet or mask, whatever you want to say, appeared
Yeah.
in the trailer. I went right to eBay. Obviously, I told y'all that already, but so did Augie. He got
Okay.
the Optichrome and he got the Italy
What's that?
Italy cracked ice as well. So I think that was the last one. I think, yeah, that was the last one. So that was all of them for this week. Yo, that was fun. I really like that because y'all know I talk a lot about I want to see how people are collecting what they're putting together.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot to say with the one collector, I think it was Rachel or I don't want to say her name wrong, but she was talking about how she's collecting the rainbow sets. And I always like that. I call mine more of the international sets. Like I like to go from, USA, Italy to Brazil and then go all the way down from hollows to base. I think the
Mhm.
next card I'm gonna do that with is Omega or Deadfire. One of those two, I'm gonna do that next. I'm pretty much fully complete with Lux. I gotta get a. I have somebody that has one. But I have to get a PSA 9 Hollow. For Brazil, and then I'm pretty much set with that. So that was but yeah. If there's no more questions or anything like that, we didn't. I'm actually gonna save the questions for next week. We did have a couple questions that I asked. But we can add those next week because I think it'll be good to have those as well. And then we'll ask some more questions and see what else y'all add and DM us. But overall, if you haven't already, if you got any new pickups that's already slabbed, you know what you have to do. You have to grab some overshield, protect those cards, don't let them get scratches on the slab. Gotta make sure and then grab a THGT if you've been here for a while. We would appreciate that. Any support helps. But bro, I appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, your collection, bro. Your collection is never gonna get old, bro. It's crazy. I know you're gonna take a little bit of a breather, but I know you. So we'll see you getting active soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting. I'm just chilling right now.
yeah,
Got a couple deals I'm trying to make with a
yeah,
few people.
yeah,
So, but yeah, it's been fun.
yeah,
Hopefully, I can get to the global championships. That'll be
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That'd be
That
really
would
nice.
be that'd be crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Richard, I peeped that, bro. We got some things in the works. I will say, yeah, once again, nobody sent it to me. Y'all didn't rock with me last week. I need y'all to send me any major pulls, any time y'all recorded yourself ripping and y'all had a response or anything like that. Send that over to me. I'm working on a video. I'm about 80% finished. Got to do a couple things, but it's gonna be a great video, y'all. I think y'all gonna enjoy it. I've been working on it for way too long. I've been working on it for a while, bro. But
Yeah.
can't wait to finish that. But y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all. Dylan will be back next week. Appreciate you, bro. And we see y'all next week, y'all. Have a
Yeah,
good
for
one.
sure. Have a good one, y'all.